Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another MMA breakdown. We're talking about the fight between Ryzen kickboxer versus Floyd Mayweather. Is this fight really going to happen? Is this something that Floyd Mayweather really needs? Is it something that the average casual fan even cares about? Because most people don't even know who this Japanese kid is. But we do have an elite level commentator in Joe Rogan coming out saying that this dude is an elite level striker. He is an elite level kickboxer, and he's the real deal. He's on the rise. He's a real competitor. And when you guys know about Joe Rogan is a guy who knows fighting. He knows the weirdest, craziest fighters that are out there that the average casual fan, even some hardcore fans, don't even know about. He watches every organization. And for Floyd Mayweather to come out saying, I'm 50-0, I'll fight this guy. And now he's coming out saying, oh, I didn't agree to fight him in a pay-per-view environment. I didn't want to fight him in front of the world. I just signed up to fight him in front of maybe 30 people in a fixed kind of fight where I would win. The kid gets a big payoff, and then his name rises because I fought him. But he's like, I didn't agree to this. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Floyd Mayweather is just trolling us by saying the fight's not going to happen now? Or do you guys think that the fight's really going to happen, but Floyd Mayweather absolutely wants more time to prepare because he's like, oh, this kid is no joke. This kid is an elite level striker. And it's like this. Floyd Mayweather has gone and fought Manny Pacquiao, the elite of the elite, the top level boxers, and now he's fighting somebody that nobody knows. Is his career going to the point of he'll fight anybody for money, even though it's a guy that nobody knows? Come on, Floyd, you got to step your game up and fight elite level competition. Even though this kid is an elite level fighter, the average casual fan has no clue who he is. Would I definitely love to see this fight if it was a real fight, the Japanese kid versus Mayweather, an elite level kickboxing fighter versus an elite level regular traditional Western boxer. Do I think he actually has the ability to beat him? I do, but the difference is Mayweather is a lot bigger than this cat. A lot bigger in size, a lot more technical. He's a lot more defensive, but there's a difference between kickboxing and regular boxing, because kickboxers, a lot of high-level kickboxers can stand and bang with a lot of regular traditional boxers, but if they add kicks to this, oh my god. If they add kicks to this fight, the fight is done. One kick from an elite level striker, an elite level kickboxer, elite level Muay Thai striker, you get it in the ribs, it's not a pleasant feeling. You might be able to take a little punch here, a little punch there, but when some elite level fighter is right in the ribs, you're gonna drop. It's not a feeling that you can handle if you've never trained kicks before. If you've only trained boxing or another type of martial arts, and you have somebody like a Joe Rogan, an Anderson Silva, a Conor McGregor smacking you in the ribs or in the leg with the leg kick, and you never felt that before, your leg's gonna buckle because you don't have the technique or that callus of knowing how that leg kick's gonna feel. So you're just gonna drop significantly, and you're gonna be like, I'm done. I can't handle this. I can't handle this for another 5-10 minutes. So to be completely honest, I believe that Floyd Mayweather, this fight, it was just a publicity stunt. It's a scam. That's what he did. He scammed us into thinking there was a fight, and the money wasn't there, so he's like, I'm backing out. Or he's just doing this so the fight will get more hype, so we'll actually tune in to watch it. Is it going to be on pay-per-view? No, it should be on YouTube. And personally, Brock Lesnar's going to fight Daniel Cormier, because Daniel Cormier is the first guy in UFC history to defend 2 titles in 2 weight divisions. Conor might have been the first guy to win 2 belts in 2 weight division, but he never defended both titles. And then you have John Jones going to be fighting Gustafsson, and Gustafsson is one of the baddest dudes on the planet 205, he's probably ranked at number 2 or number 1 in the world. Jon Jones has not looked great, and the only reason I think he's ever beaten somebody like a Daniel Cormier, not once but twice, is because of the steroids and all the junk that he's taken. Maybe Jon Jones has never been a clean fighter. Maybe that's why he's always whooped everybody's ass, and that's why he's always like, I don't really train hard, I just go in there and finish fights. And the last fighter that he actually did finish was Chael Sonnen. So you gotta take that into consideration. And the dude hasn't fought in a very long time. And it's like Dana White says, there's a lot of ring rust in professional fighting. If you haven't fought in years, or you only fought once or twice in a couple years, there's ring rust. Look at the Khabib fight versus Conor. Conor had ring rust. I could definitely tell there was a lot of ring rust, or there was a lot of different things going on in that fight. But Jon Jones, I think if he's gonna fight Gustafsson, he needs to fight him at his full potential, because Gustafsson will win. I'm hoping Gustafsson wins, because that means he would get a title fight, or they might relinquish the title and give it to him anyway. So Gustafsson, I think, is going to beat Jon Jones in that up and coming. So Tony Ferguson should be fighting Khabib, but I think it's going to be Tony Ferguson versus Conor McGregor. And I think if Conor McGregor fights the way he normally fights, he's going to do pretty damn good. But I'll say this, if he cannot even get through the aggressiveness, the pressure that Tony puts on people, because Tony made Anthony Pettis look like trash, and Anthony Pettis said that was a very high-paced fight, and Anthony Pettis said it was a really good fight. He just like broke his hand in that fight, so he called the fight off. But I believe the aggressiveness that he puts on people, the pace he puts on people, Conor has good striking, good foot movement, but I don't think he could hang with that pace of just having cardio for days. And that's exactly what this guy has, is cardio for days and cardio for months. And that's exactly what he does, is just stomp, stomp, stomp people. And he does Wing Chun and all this other weird, fascinating fighting. And that's a lot of stuff that a lot of other fighters will never ever think of doing, Wing Chun in the octagon. So what do you guys think? Conor versus Khabib 2? Or do you think it should be Conor versus Tony Ferguson, and whoever wins out of that fight should get the next title fight at 155 pounds? Oh, and what do you guys think of the 125 pound weight division getting basically dismantled, and basically all these people that were fighting, let's say over 30 fighters, now are out of a job just because Demetrius Johnson left the organization to go to one championship? I think that's bullshit, to be completely honest with you. I think that's stupid shit. I think just because Demetrius Johnson left does not mean they need to get rid of that division. But they say, well, a lot of people weren't interested in that division. A lot of people weren't really caring about the 125 pound weight division. But all these fighters that were fighting at 125, they should have allowed them to move up to 135. But according to a lot of fighters, they just got like a text message saying, sorry, you're no longer a UFC fighter. Sorry. That's stupid, because the 125 pound weight division is a weight division that I started to like. Just because it's smaller guys doesn't mean it was trash competition. Because there was literally fighters who had like 2 or 3 more fights in their contract, and the UFC goes, nah, we're done, we're over, thank you. So I believe the 165 pound weight division would make a lot of sense. But 135, 125, because there's a lot of guys like my size, which if I was fighting, because right now I'm about 138, 140 when I work out all the time, about 130, 140, I could easily make 125 if I push my body to that limit to get down to that weight so I could fight. I would easily be able to make it, because I'm 5'4", 100 and like about 138 pounds. That's when I work out. If I don't work out and I just eat like crap, I'll go up to about 145. But at the end of the day, what do you guys think of all the topics and stories that I talked to you guys in this video? So as always, I'm Trevor, and this has been another MMA Breakdown podcast. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.